probably going to be one of my favorite intros, like, to come in ever. I absolutely love this. Yeah, anyways, it's Wednesday, my dudes. It's patch notes time, and of course, you know, we already kind of knew what was coming out anyways. There's not going to be a ton of extra stuff. Cerise is going to be coming out, and I did read this time in super big red letters up here that there's going to be no maintenance required for this because everything was put in pretty much last week. So these are going to be applied automatically. So Cerise, we've already talked about Cerise. There's not too much we gotta get that out of the way real early because it is 5:14 in the morning. Oh, yikes. So we're getting this we've already talked about this. We've already talked about her. You've already seen her. You realized how broken she was before. They didn't nerf her. They are putting her out semi-balanced. I think realistically there's going to need to be some play testing. I'm going to end up pulling for her tonight after she goes live, and we're going to just, you know, I'll play test her a little bit. We'll see what we can get going on with her. There's some theories on how to make her good, but she's waifu is AF for me. I gotta love the little gray hair, the white hair thing. It's a lot of that is my jam. A lot of that is my jam. So we're not going to go over her too much. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else going on here. We are going to get the next part of the Bittersweet Dessert Festival, which is pretty good because that gives us something else to do. There's going to be a little bit more story there, which is fantastic. Now, one of the big things is there's also going to be the Goblin Challenge. There's also going to be the Mulgora Challenge in this as well. So you are going to get some extra gold, about a $500,000 right there. You're also going to be getting that one Mulgora. Vivian, Elena, Pavel are all the benefited characters here for the enhancement. If you did get the artifact from the first part, the Golden Cocoa Cookie, you are good on this one. So pretty much stage difficulty week 2 players are going to be able to do this. You know what? I don't know why they keep putting that and why they put that in here, but yeah, man, there is not much really going on this week. Now it feels kind of like a bit of a dead week. Now wasn't a Korean live stream, KR live stream this week. It'll be next week. We're going to be finding out more about Kawerik. We're going to be finding out, you know, more stuff. I'm sure there's going to be some data leaks because next week we're going to be going into, well, what's after this. Now there is some rumors that it'll be a collab. I don't think it's going to be the Guilty Gear collab. I think we'll have some time between now and that because, well, the Strive hasn't even had an announcement. I would almost guarantee it, almost bet money that we'll be getting a Guilty Gear collab here in the near future. Pretty much, if you look and we get a timeline for when the new Guilty Gear game comes out, that's probably when it's going to drop. That's where it would coincide, and I can see them doing that because, well, Europe doesn't have the Guilty Gear characters. Japan definitely doesn't have the Guilty Gear characters, so I can see them pushing that out to everybody at the same time, giving us a rerun, maybe putting Ino in. If they don't put Ino in this time, I swear. Also, one of the things too with the Guilty Gear collab rerun is that I want to see if they put new limited artifacts on characters. Now, one of the things that got me really tilted with Luna and DN was that they put brand new limited artifacts with those characters, right? So anybody who triple S Luna the first time around, you know, like me, was just pulling for artifacts in 4-star or 5-star dogs. You know, same with DN. But the thing is if they put out and if they rerun the characters again that had limited artifacts with them, like Dizzy by Ken, we can see if that is going to be the case going forward, and we're not going to get, you know, bamboozled by brand new limited artifacts. I'm hoping not, but you will see, right? So I think that if that's the case, then if they rerun Luna again in the future, then she'll come with Draco Plate. If they rerun Deanne in the future, she'll come with her artifact and stuff like that. So that way, you know, it's less scummy because, well, and the other thing too is if they reran a character, let's say Luna had Draco Plate, right? And they reran Luna and they put a whole ass other new artifact on there, then it'd be like, wait, I wanted to pull for Draco Plate. You know, I still think they need to have an option where, you know, if you don't want to roll for the limited character, but you do want to roll for the artifact, like a lot of people with SSB and let's say Rengar's Drink, that should be a thing, you know, because it's very disheartening to pull on a banner for an artifact and then continue to get just units, 5-star units that you're just not going to use, like, at all. So, you know, that's kind of an annoying thing, but we'll see. Like I said, there's not too much going on here. We're gonna get this. I wish they would have told us like what is behind the next part here. I do see that there's going to be ashes and there's going to be the little blue soul things there. I need both of those, so I'm going to probably farm this. And if anybody can think of, have we ever had an event where we had something like this, like the puzzle thing? And if so, was there a thing at the end where you could turn in all your extra stuff for gold? Because if you can't, then that's kind of oofs, right? So basically all the stuff that we get from the from unlocking the album portrait thing is basically the shop, right? So there needs to be a way to just get the gold with your extra currency at the end. I would hope that they put that in there. If not, I would be a little miffed. I'm gonna see real quick. I'm gonna re-up here on the general news and see if they put up anything new. Update content, guiding light, skill change notification. And for those of you who haven't watched my other video, they did change around Cerise's abilities quite a bit. I did go into the length on that. If you want to go check that video out and go for that events. Let's see, did they update any events? Thursday content, Cerise guiding light change now, so there's not really going to be too much going on. The web event's going to be going on for a little while. We're not going to get any new web event. They're not going to put out any new weekend buffs or anything like that, so it's going to be a pretty chill week. But next week is when we're going to get that Kawerik news. So look forward to that. We're also going to find out probably we'll probably find out who the new ML5 is going to be. There's some theories that it's going to be ML Charlotte, because, well, they found ML Charlotte in the data mine. There's lines for her, and you also figure they're gonna rework other Charlotte. People are gonna be like, oh my goodness, Charlotte, I forgot that this was a thing, you know, oh, 5-head. And then they're gonna be like, oh, here's an ML Charlotte, and you're gonna be like, oh snap, I like this other Charlotte that just was fixed. Let's get this other Charlotte over here as well. And then they could potentially do like a side story or something like that that's just like, hey, you know what, here's some information about Charlotte. Have fun with this. Run maybe a Charlotte banner along all sides of those. And so there's also theory that it could be ML Angelica, because ML Angelica is in the game as well, in which case, I mean, I'm gonna roll for either one. I'm like 30 away from pity. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much a boring patch this morning, but you know what, I'll take it. You know what, I could use a little bit of a break. We'll farm the side story or event and we're good. We'll be pulling for Cerise though as soon as she's up, and I have about 60 Moonlight summons to do after that, so just make sure you follow the channel. I'll post up on the community tab where when I'm going to be doing that. I'll be doing it over on Twitch, or join the Discord. It'll give you a notification whenever I go live, or just follow me over on Twitch. That's down in the description as well. But anyways, guys, chill week, calm, not too much going on. Let me know what you guys think. Is it going to be ML Angelica, or do you think it's going to be ML Charlotte? Also, Kawerik, 5-star fire unit, 5-star connection unit. Are we going to get it in the gacha? Are we going to get it in the connections? Or is it going to be 4-star and we're going to get it through connections? You tell me. I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace.
Shogun.